Microphone check, 1, 2.
Hey.
It's good to see you.
Hello. Good to see you too.
I had to get groceries last night and
took a day off. I was at a steak night.
Yeah, my man said fuck social distancing.
I did.
I support it. I support that.
Thank you.
It's a power move.
Yeah, it's a stupid move.
Yeah, probably fuck it.
Yeah, it's a real stupid move, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm
not too worried.
Whatever. Shit happens. If it happens, it happens. Damn,
Yeah.
That sounds really depressing.
Yeah. Like, you ever wonder about like how much shit? Because I just realized this. Like, I was talking to someone who's like never really like talked to me. We just met. She was like texting me and shit, and she's like, "That was really sad." I'm like, "Was it?" I don't know. I thought because I said something like
I always catch myself when I say some slick shit like that, like some stupid shit. I'm like, "Damn, that was really bad."
Well,
can't let people see that side of me.
I said something like, "Yeah, you know what? Sometimes people just don't like what you do or who you are, and you just move on from it. Like, fuck them, right?" And she's like,
"True."
Wow, that was really sad. I was like, I mean, I guess. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Sure. Yeah,
what happened the past few days?
Damn it! I actually had something I really want to talk about too. I don't remember anymore.
It's all good.
Probably something about 2K.
I mean, they just opened up. Well, they're gonna try and open up May 1st. Apparently, like, I don't know how that's gonna go. More people are gonna get sick, obviously.
Yes,
like,
dude. Like,
shit.
Here's the thing: if they open up May 1st, I can't stay in the crib because everybody's gonna open up May 1st.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, my job is gonna open up May 1st.
Yep. So you're forced to go out.
Oh, I remember what I want to talk about. So they so Cyberpunk 2077. It's a game I've been telling you about for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
And they've released these ARGs, which are like augmented reality games or alternate reality games, one of the two, where basically you are like so they released a trailer, or Xbox released a page on their Twitter. Mm-hmm. And like we all went into this URL, and it was like a hacking game that took like 2 days for me and like everybody on Discord to do. Real nerdy shit. Mm-hmm. And we finally cracked it today.
Okay.
Like, bro, I was up until 2 a.m. yesterday working on this, and then I woke up at 6 so I could go to work at 9.
There you go.
Or 8:30.
Yeah.
So like in between calls, I was like taking it out. I was just like knocked out, and then all right, cool, let's do this. So the guys who actually developed the game, the real game, the first time they did an ARG, they gave away copies to their last game, like the deluxe $60 or $70 edition for free. And there was like 150 codes. And so people were like, holy shit, that's nuts. The second time they did it, they gave away copies of their new game, like the $300 edition with like the statues and the art books and shit.
The one that you got, right?
Yeah. The one that I spent way too much money on for something that got delayed because it was supposed to come out yesterday.
Okay.
Straight up, if that game came out yesterday, we probably wouldn't be here right now.
Okay. Makes sense.
Not like because we're dead, but like...
No, I know. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, you have to play it.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, this game is like... You've seen Blade Runner, right? Or like Akira or any of those like futuristic sort of like... Okay.
No, I'm sorry, I haven't.
Imagine a futuristic Los Angeles, and if you've ever looked at my Instagram, you know that a futuristic Asian-inspired Los Angeles is pretty much the only world I want to live in.
Okay.
So like, imagine that, and then just being like, yo, basically it's Grand Theft Auto, have fun, dude. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's pretty much my whole shit. All I want to do is be like a borderline criminal in a cyberpunk world, or live on Hawaii and make music forever.
Okay, Kanye.
That's a gap.
Okay.
That's a big gap.
Okay.
But no, so they did this whole thing, right? And Xbox was like, hey, they just released this ARG. And so we're all excited because we're like, dude, like, what are they going to release now? And then it hit me about halfway through that, like, this wasn't CD Projekt that made this. This was Xbox. Mm-hmm. So, bro, we took, like, a solid 2 days to do this.
Okay.
Finally cracked it today. It's a trailer for a commercial for a system that releases in June. I can't tell you how pissed everyone in that group was.
What the fuck, dude?
So like, dude, and these are like super difficult puzzles where like we're going through and we're reversing audio clips. That way we can catch binary code and translate that into hexadecimal.
Yeah.
Like crazy nerd shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave us a commercial for a special edition of a system that leaked 2 weeks ago and is coming out in June. And the worst part is that the real company who's actually developing the game was like giving away games. And now Xbox jumps on and just Microsofts it all up.
What the fuck, dude?
Because like, you know how like there's a difference sometimes between like, okay, it's hard to explain, but there's a difference between like the person who's actually doing the work and then the company that's supporting the person that does the work, that's doing the work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, great example. I was playing 2K last night, and have you finished the prelude in 2K20?
Yeah.
You remember when Jerry Lorenzo walks up to you at the Nike deal?
Mm-hmm.
And he said something that like really stuck with me. He goes, "Yo, they said I could either just do a new color of the Air Force One, or I could do something completely new."
I heard that whole story.
I was like, "Holy shit!" Because I didn't know that before yesterday.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that like Jerry fucking Lorenzo. Actually, that's a good question. Was Jerry fucking Lorenzo before he came out with the Fear God Nikes?
Yeah, dude. Fear God has been.
Because I remember the Fear God Vans.
Yeah, they killed it. I love that.
But like those aren't.
I would pay $1,000 for that.
But they're not anything like they're fire, but they're not anything new. It's like
no, for sure. He just put some fabric on a van, like.
So I'm wondering too if that's what Nike expected. Because that was the last thing he had done.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's definitely what because that's what they did with Kanye.
What do you mean? No, wait.
Well,
Nike?
they did. Yeah, they didn't give him like creative. What is it? What am I trying to say? Creative. They didn't let him, 100% take control of the shoe, because the first Nike Easy that came out, Kanye kind of designed it at first, but it's not what he truly wanted until the second one came out. The second one was something he wanted, and then that's when
those are like the Red Octobers,
and the Solars and all that shit, and then he
so
got
what
released.
Was the first one? Was it just like a Dunk or something like that?
No, the first one, the one I showed you the other night. That's the first Nike Air Yeezy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I've heard. I don't know how true it is. It might just be rumors, but.
Well, because like even if you look at.
I like what Jerry did.
Oh, fine, yeah.
Because it always reminded me of when the first Air Yeezy came out, because it's something completely different. It's not a different silhouette of a shoe.
Yeah. And now, I mean, the problem with the Fear Gods now is that they're not special anymore because everybody basically made a Fear God ripoff right after they come out.
True.
Because, like, Adidas has one that looks like a Fear God. Balenciaga has one that, like...
Balenciaga always copies.
Yeah.
Sneaker brands.
Yeah. So, like, it's not as special anymore because, like, now...
Still is if you check the prices,
no, dude, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
But, like, aesthetically now it's, like, who cares? Which isn't fair because, like, no, at the time these
maybe
were
that's just you. I still fuck with the Fear. I want those shoes.
No, okay. Let me try to be clear. The problem is, I'm gonna sound so pretentious when I say this. The problem with a lot of fashion is now it's so easy for somebody to copy. Why, in theory, why wouldn't you just buy the copy?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got
like,
you.
there's a Fear God Skylon. Why wouldn't I just buy the Fear God Skylon?
I want
like,
that shoe.
They're fire. But like, why?
They're
wouldn't
so
I just,
simple. But they're so nice.
And now I could just be like, yo, these are the Fear Gods.
Yep.
When like,
it's not the Fear of God.
They're not
gods.
the fear, right. And so I think that's the problem is that like you remember when like I've never really been an Adidas guy. I've always been Nike, Jordan, Vans. Like those have always been like my three.
I like Adidas.
I fuck with New Balance because
I love New Balance.
I used to fuck with New Balance way harder because I wear a size 15.
Yeah.
And so like when I was growing up and I was running, I was a runner, I had to wear like big ass shoes. So like New Balance, but I also kind of learned that like for different, like I love Nike. I exclusively Nike for basketball.
Yeah.
Exclusively Nike for basketball. When I run though, if I can get Brooks or Asics, I'm a happy man.
Yep.
I'm not a huge fan of Nike's running shoes. I have a pair now that are good.
They're too flimsy for me, bro.
They're narrow.
Yeah, they're super narrow. They're flimsy. They're not for a wide foot. That's why I like the Adidas Ultra Boost.
Well, and that's what I was just about to bring up. So, like, when the Adidas Ultra Boost came out, those were dumb expensive for a while.
They're still 180, but You could get them on sale now for like 140, 120.
No, I've seen some that are like 225. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe those were like the Easy Boosts actually.
Those are the Easy Boosts. The Easy Boosts go for like 230,
But then there was the Ultra Boosts that were like a little less expensive.
Yeah, they're
like,
180.
And then there was another one that I just saw that was like 90.
$90?
Yeah, but there weren't like...
They're probably not the Ultra Boosts. It's like the Climacool or whatever.
Something like that, yeah. And
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying is like, it's hard because like, especially like when you think about Jordan, his first shoe is not that special. The Air Jordan 1 is a dunk high.
Yeah. In a way,
it's a slightly redesigned dunk high, and it's actually like kind of a blazer almost.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what shoe it was that they made first before the Jordan 1.
When you get to the 2s and 3s, or the 3s and 4s, that's when you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, okay. The 2 was a different shoe. I like the 2s.
Yeah, the 2s are fire.
2s are fire. 3s are fire. 4s
the 3s and 4s, that's when you're like, oh shit.
I love the 4s. That's like that's like up there for me.
So here's my thing with a lot of basketball shoes now, and I think a lot of athletes are really having a hard time. I don't want to wear any other pair of shoes just out. Like, I don't think LeBrons are hot to wear to a club. I don't.
Depends on which ones.
Most of them. Because here's the thing. They're basketball shoes.
Mm-hmm. Well, so are Jordans if you really want to think about it.
You're right, but they're for a while. When Jordan first retired, they were basically lifestyle shoes.
No, they are lifestyle shoes now, but...
No, I mean like the 20... Okay, so he retired in what, 03? So that would have been what, the 18s?
Some shit like that.
You look at the 18s, 19s, 20s, you can't really hoop in those. You can, but like... Now, like the newer ones, like you can
17s,
hoop
18s,
in.
19s, yeah.
Like when you look at like the ones that like Jimmy Butler was wearing for a while, like the Zion ones, like you're hooping in those.
Yeah, like the 30.
But for a while, like
now.
when he retired though, you come on, man, you weren't hooping in the you're hooping in the black cat tuxedos, no.
True.
No,
true.
But that's the thing is that like it's weird seeing basketball shoes that like just people will wear the freaks. Like the Greek freaks.
Yeah.
When before, like, as a basketball player, you wanted to wear dope shoes on court.
Facts.
Like, I would never buy a pair of Kyrie's just to walk around in.
Nah, dude, those are strictly basketball shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why do I say... It's weird seeing them on the street. Mm-hmm. Especially because, like skate shoes kind of... Like, I grew up in Hawaii, so it's a little different. But, like, skate shoes for... Like, there's certain skate shoes that I would never just wear all the time. And it seems like the shoes that have been around for like 50 years, like the OG, like these used to be basketball shoes, and now like technology's passed them by. Converse All Stars, Jordan 1, Dunk High, pretty much any fucking Puma, Adidas Superstars. Those used to be basketball shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
You used to hoop in those.
Can you believe that people used to fucking
dog
in fucking Converse?
I wore a pair of Converse to hoop
Chucks?
one time.
Yeah, I did that too in high school because that's the only pair of shoes I had, so I would have to play in those.
And the way that I play is, I don't want to say above the rim because like I used to be able to dunk, and now I got hurt a couple times, so now I can't dunk. But the way that I play is like a lot of slashing, a lot of block shots. I'm constantly going up for rebounds. I'm not a shooter, and I don't stay on the ground that much when I play. So for me playing in Chucks, my knees hurt so bad for like 2 weeks.
Oh, I believe it.
I can't imagine, and I was like really in good shape at the time.
Yeah.
I can't imagine fucking 6'9" ass Bill Russell hooping in that for fucking 50, 60 games. Are you kidding me?
Fucking
hell no.
Insane, bro.
And this was on like a decent court.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a great court. It was like decent court. It was okay.
Exactly.
Can you imagine hooping on like a court in like 1965?
Fuck that.
In Boston?
Nope.
And basketball season's in fucking November.
I'm good.
Yeah, you want to play a Christmas game in Boston in the 60s on a hard court with Chucks on?
No.
And then 3 days later turn around and go up to fucking Providence, Rhode Island and do it again? Hell no.
I don't know how they did it.
Me neither. Yo, Bill Russell actually said like recently, he's like, yeah, if I had the shoes that like these kids had now, I'd still be hooping. I was like, yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Can you imagine how dominant somebody like... I don't even like Jordan's easy. Can you imagine how dominant somebody like Magic would be in today's NBA if he had like modern healthcare?
Shit, modern healthcare.
It's weird bringing up Magic and modern healthcare because they cured AIDS, but like... It's crazy. Like, imagine some of those freaks that just played before like people knew what medicine was.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like in football. Like I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, damn, if they knew what concussions were in the '80s, holy shit, football would be different.
Dude.
Just
well,
like
they don't really care nowadays either.
Yeah, they really don't.
The fuck.
No,
yeah,
really
like
don't.
back in the '80s, it was fucking cutthroat as shit. The NFL.
Dog, give fucking Michael Jordan a hyperbaric chamber. My man be playing till he's 60.
Yo, for real, bro. He'd be killing it. He'd probably still be playing today. He'd be Vince Carter.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would have won like
my
15
favorite thing about Vince
championships
Carter
by now.
is that like he's still like, because I was like, man, shout out to Vince Carter, man. He's still somehow getting his way on NBA teams. Oh, he's scoring 12 points a night and dunking on somebody. Oh shit, my bad, Vince Carter.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you for a while. I didn't mean disrespect.
Exactly, bro.
That's nuts. Like him, Jamal Crawford, who's like, listen, I know that there's not a lot of people who know about me. I'm going to cross up your favorite NBA player and put 40 on him just because I can. Like, fuck. That's why I like how so many people are like, yo, Carmelo doesn't have anymore. Carmelo's got a jumper, and your jumper never goes away.
No.
That was funny, too, playing 2K last night. And they're like, yeah, man, come to Under Armour, because once Steph Curry retires, man, we're going to take over the league. And I'm like, I actually said this as the player saying, I'm like, Steph's never going to retire. And the player's like, Steph's not retiring anytime soon, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bro, I can see Steph out there playing with, like, LeBron James Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Like, LeBron's on his way out. We kind of know this. And it's not that, like, no knock on him because, like, he's still probably the best athlete I've ever seen in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, 20 years is a long time.
Yeah.
And he's creeping up on 20 years.
Yep.
And it looks like he's going to probably do the Ken Griffey thing and play with his kid for a year. That's what it looks like he's going to do. That's my guess. And I think it really happens even if Bronny gets drafted to, like, Portland or, like, Milwaukee or something like. I'm just naming out cities that used to be shitty at basketball, but now they're not.
Yeah.
But, like, if he gets drafted, I think that's why you see, like, I don't think LeBron's going to be like, yo, draft him to LA. I don't think LeBron cares. But then you look at guys like Steph, who, like, you gotta realize Steph has been playing for only 10 years. LeBron's been playing for almost 20. Mm-hmm. Steph's probably got another 10 in him. Oh,
yeah, dude. He's got a few championships still in him.
Oh, for sure. I kind of want to see what Steph does, though, in the future because I can see Steph being the guy who comes off the bench and makes big shots, but when he's, like, year 17 in. Mm-hmm. Kind of like Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Ray Allen was. I can see that. And again, it's not a knock on these guys.
No, I can see that.
Just like, I can imagine seeing like, back in my day,
yeah,
Steph Curry was the greatest shooter of all time. Like, yo, shut up, man. There's a 6'9" point guard.
Yeah.
Who all he does is shoot from half. Like,
yeah, straight up, right?
From Bosnia or something like that.
From
like,
Bosnia, of course. Luka's
nice.
He is.
Yo, I was fucking around on 2K, on last year's 2K, because I just fuck around with season mode every now and then. And I was like, yo, I'd be down with the Bulls trading for AD, seeing how trash this team was this year, especially with who they got in the draft. Mm-hmm. And I was like, so I was fucking around and traded AD to the Bulls. And I traded for AD, and I traded them pretty much everybody but Zach LaVine, because I fuck with Zach LaVine. So it was like Larry Markkinen, bye. First round draft pick, bye. Who else? Denzel Valentine, bye. And who's the last player? Fucking Chris Dunn, bye. Then I was fucking around and I noticed, like, I just kind of let it simulate just free agency and shit for the next 2 seasons. That way me and my brother will just have something new. That way we're not playing with the same teams all the time. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at the Pelicans and I was like, yo, how did the Pelicans go from, like, trading their star player to a trash team the year after to now they're number 5, and I looked at who's on this fantasy roster. Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, Denzel Valentine, Larry Markkinen, and who's the center? Dwight Howard.
What the fuck?
I was like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
Like, Kyrie and Luka would be crazy though.
That'd be insane.
Who do you guard in that situation?
You can't. Can't guard either one of them.
Right. Do you double team both guys and just like look at your small forward and be like, well,
Yeah, exactly.
have
like,
fun, buddy.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you do there. Well, kind of like I was looking at it too, and there's certain teams, especially last year, there's a couple teams that could have had like, if they would have really, really had to have fucked this up or just made amazing trades, but it's still possible. But they could have had either Luka and Zion, or Luka and LeBron, or Zion and LeBron. Mm-hmm. There's a couple teams I was just looking, I was like, shit, that almost happened. Like the Lakers almost got Zion and LeBron.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking insane. Also, Kyle Kuzma's getting the fuck out of there if that trade happens.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, bro. Do you think they do the AD trade if they get Zion? I don't know if they do.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
They wouldn't have enough money.
Well, Zion's on a rookie deal. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
That's crazy. Yo, that's kind of what I want to see too, especially with all like a lot of the foreign-born players. Like Giannis is a great example, and Luka is a great example right now. How long do you go before you're just like, fuck, man, I didn't come all the way from Greece to play in Milwaukee?
Doesn't he say he wanted to play in New York?
Right, something like that. It wouldn't surprise me.
I think it was him that said that. He's always wanted to be a Knick.
Which is weird.
I think it was him. I don't remember if it was him or not.
But imagine, because like you know who these guys watched growing up, right? Like you know that you watched Carmelo on the Knicks, LeBron on the Heat.
Yeah.
Like, is it that crazy to say that Luka goes to the Heat?
That'd be dope.
It'd be super dope. Oh shit, with Jimmy Butler, holy shit! I just
yeah,
thought about
exactly.
That. But like, how crazy is it to think like these cities that like NBA players put on the map, and like these beautiful cities? Because that's what I was saying to somebody the other day. Like, people are like, "Oh, it's unfair for the Lakers, because the Lakers are always going to get the best players because they have the best weather." I'm like, it's not like it's weather, and they have the best like history in the NBA, and they have the best. Because like, you tell me, where would you rather play from November to June, Boston or Los Angeles?
LA.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and even, like, I know, listen, New Yorkers, don't get mad at me, but, like, it snows in New York. Guess where it doesn't snow? San Francisco.
Yep.
Like, it's not, that's what pisses me off about living in Phoenix so much, is that I know they could pick up some talent. Mm-hmm. I know they could have some solid free agents. And I don't know how the fuck they miss them. Because it'd be like, yo, listen, it's 70 degrees in November. You tell me where you want to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Atlanta, that wouldn't surprise me. They're like seeing a big free agent go to Atlanta. Fuck
yeah.
it. Giannis to Atlanta or something like that wouldn't surprise me.
That would be crazy.
It'd be nuts. But like, just a major city that like, bro, you listen to all, like, that's why I think Toronto's going to be interesting. I kind of want to see what happens to Toronto because like Drake made it cool to be from Toronto. So, like, Toronto's a cool city.
I think it was cool to be from Toronto before Drake.
He really put on... Listen, I'm not a Drake fan, but, like, the dude really put on the map.
No, he did. Agreed.
Like, he really, really put it out there. So, I kind of wonder, like, these big free agents, especially ones that aren't from the U.S. Because the ones that are from the U.S., like, you've probably played in the Garden before.
Yeah.
And you know how shitty the Knicks organization is. Mm-hmm. But if you're, like... But part of you still wants, like, because I know people that when I said, yo, I'm driving out to LA, like, oh man, Hollywood, huh? And they're from like the East Coast.
Yeah.
So imagine some dude from like Croatia. And like, imagine what he's thinking. He's like, shit, man, I can live where? Mm-hmm. Like, there's models in like New York, Miami, LA, Atlanta, Chicago, Houston.
Yeah.
Why the fuck don't I live there?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Oh, dude, I was thinking about what you were saying about Action Bronson and how his favorite material is swim trunk. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Like,
I can see why.
It's, first of all...
very breathable.
It's very breathable. But, like... I was thinking about it, because you remember last time we were talking about, like, our ideas for, like, aesthetic in the future?
The what?
Like our aesthetics, like stuff that we want.
Oh, yeah.
So I was thinking about it. I think I want to do like a beach wrap type thing.
Like tackle box, cool kids vibes.
Kind of.
Okay.
So like something between like this isn't fair to Dirty Heads because I like Dirty Heads, but like not quite the Dirty Heads, kind of like white people reggae, like something
Revolution and shit.
No, okay, no, we're not going that far.
I like Revolution though.
I do. I actually do.
Yeah,
I've listened to some.
They're not bad.
No, they're not bad. They're not bad. But no, something between like. Fuck! I just had his name in my head. Something kind of in between that, like really, really beachy sound, like that summertime sound. But like, you know how when you listen to reggae, like, especially like the Marley Brothers, you'll hear like a fire ass summertime song that goes up in a club, and then you listen to it, you're like, wow, there's a lot of corruption in the police force in Jamaica. Yeah. Like I kind of want to do stuff like that, but like where it has that summertime vibe, but something between that lo-fi kind of sound.
Yeah.
That like a bunch of like all the old school hip hop guys used to do. So something between that and like kind of that summertime sound that like Childish Gambino is really, really good at.
Yeah.
He's really, really great at it. A little bit of that acid rap type thing, because I was thinking about it and I was like, so hip hop, we all know where hip hop was born, right? Mm-hmm. City blocks in New York.
Yes. Probably
the grittiest major city. Detroit's up there too.
Yeah, I was about to say Detroit's up there.
Like New York, New York's different.
Back in the day, like back in the 70s, 80s.
Dog.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but you know what? New York might be a little bit, or Detroit might be a little bit grittier because Detroit has RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Detroit had to make a whole ass movie about how much the police force sucked, and people were still like, "Damn,
that's wild."
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I love New York movies in the 70s because like all those people who made those movies are from New York. And they just shit on New York the whole time. Yeah. Like one of my favorite movies is The Warriors. Uh-huh. They make New York look like the shittiest place on the planet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
They make it look
movies like that kind of depicted what it looked like back then, though.
And that's like the hilarious thing because like these people were from New York. Like it wasn't like a random dude's idea of New York. Yeah. It was like Rocky. Like it's Rocky and the first Rocky. Like, he's from Philadelphia. He didn't need to make it look as shitty as it did.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what it looked like. That's what it was back then.
But still, like, you know, okay. Compared to, like, Spike Lee. Like, you know how Spike Lee, he, like, still makes it look like it's a little fun. Like, yeah, man, things are kind of rough. But, like, you know what? It was still cool to be here. Around. Yeah. And then, like, the dudes who made The Godfather were like, this place fucking sucks. Yeah. This place is ass. Let's go back to Italy. Like.
For real, though, The Godfather. That's such a good movie.
What's your favorite mob movie?
Bronx Tale.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Yeah.
You know who the first person to tell me that is?
Who?
It's Dom, yeah.
Yeah.
Dom loves that.
Because his freaking uncle was in it, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. His uncle was in it.
Shout out to Dom's uncle, man. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yo, Dom's uncle.
Is he in New York?
Dom's uncle is a good ass dude, bro. He's funny. He's funny as hell.
He come out?
Yeah, he came out here once, but I met him. I saw him in New York when I went there.
Oh, word?
Yeah. He came out here once, and then I met up with him in New York. I stayed at his house for a few days. Like,
is Dom in New York still?
Yeah, he's still in New York.
Is he like out there now? Because I heard that he was like thinking about coming back.
I don't know. I have no clue.
I should probably hit him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, same.
Yo, you know what's crazy? So I was going nuts in the house today a little bit, especially because like all.
Yeah, I was kind of losing it today too, dude.
Bro, I took Lucy for a walk. She's getting sick of walks, by the way. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah. Because I'm taking her for a walk. I get 2 breaks at my job. I'm going nuts at my job, dude. But like I get 2 breaks, and she goes for a walk with me every time, just like around the block. And at first she loved it, and now she's like, no, like I don't want to go.
Yeah.
No, I noticed that she's like. She's gotten a little like thicker though. Like I thought it was like just her being floofy, and I was like, "Oh, you put on a little bit of weight. That's okay. Me too. We're gonna both walk this off."
Yeah, we're gonna walk some. Yeah.
So I'm working on it. It scared me a little bit though because she was sleeping and she was snoring, and I was like, oh, "Okay." She didn't used to do that. All right, whatever. And then she started sounding like a little wheezy, and I was like, "Hold the fuck on.
We gotta get you out.
We're not getting a wheezy ass dog right now."
Yeah.
Wheezy Ass Dog has definitely been a Lil Wayne line.
Wheezy Ass Dog?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't.
I don't know, probably not.
I don't think so.
Yo, Lil Wayne was never really a huge fan of him. You know what line made him the greatest of all time in my mind? Wheezy F Baby and the F's were phenomenal.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Cause he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck.
He does not give a fuck.
So my mom was listening to "Nonstop" by Drake. My mom doesn't really give a shit about lyrics.
Yeah.
So my mom was listening to "Nonstop" by Drake, and I walked downstairs one time and I was like, "Oh, this fucking song?" And she's like, "Why do you say it like that?" And I was like, "I think you're almost at the part." In that bar where he goes, light skin, but I'm still a dark nigga.
Yeah.
My mom's like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, Drake's pretty, he's pretty good at making corny bars.
Who's the king of corny bars that sound good? It's got to be Kanye.
Cameron.
Yo, that's a good shout.
Cameron.
That's a really good shout.
Nah, he doesn't come out corny shit, but like it just the way he delivers it and his flow is just like, Moofy Toofy, got the goofies type shit, you know? Like, that's what he does.
I feel like a lot of New York rappers get away with saying really, really silly sounding shit because they say it threatening as fuck for one.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, I was listening, so, who was it? Somebody did a podcast about 6ix9ine. And I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit that sounds fire because he's doing it in a New York accent. It's like, listen to old, like, you remember all the old Wu-Tang skits?
Nah.
Like, where he's like, yo, man.
Oh, yeah, on the albums?
Yeah. No, yo, man.
Yo, done.
Yeah. Yo, give them any other accent but New York and it does not hit the same.
Mm-mm. No, it does not. Not at all.
Like, if they just sound like some dudes from, like some southern accents.
No.
Talking about, like, just
yo, done.
It'd be weird, bro.
Yeah, it would not be right.
It is funny hearing like certain rappers like you hear it jump out a little bit like their accents. Like Chicago's accent's a little bit weird because like so my dad's side of my family.
It's the lingo.
They have that Midwestern kind of like
it's about the lingo in Chicago, bro.
But they have like so my dad's side of the family has like that weird like kind of like oh yeah. Like they have like that
it's like
sort of accent.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, like that really. My one auntie, she's got it bad.
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, and you know that's when I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then my mom doesn't really have it. But my mom's sister, so my auntie on my mom's side, she kind of has it, which is crazy because she's from the South Side. Mm-hmm. Or I don't know. Listen, if you're listening to this, my parents are from Chicago. And that's all I know. I don't know. Yo, man, what set you claim? We're not doing all that shit because I'm not from Chicago, man.
What set you claim?
I had somebody ask me that, and that's why I stopped saying I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, yo, word, what set you claim? I don't fucking know. I'm from Barrington, Illinois. I don't know where the fuck that is. My parents left Chicago right after I was born. I spent more time in the Philippines than I did in Chicago, man. Like, I don't fucking...
Yeah.
Listen, man. Here, like, straight up, the only reason I claimed Chicago so hard was because I was a Bulls fan first.
Okay.
That's it.
Makes sense.
If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, I would have no idea where the fuck I was from. Plus, I get to root for the Cubs. Like,
okay.
That's it. That's what I was talking to somebody about, like, being a sports fan now. They're like, yeah, man, well, what do you think about football? I'm like, listen, you can't screw over Tim Tebow in his stance, Colin Kaepernick in his stance, all the players that have tried to do stuff for breast cancer, not in October, concussions, and the Bears are 5-11. Fuck you, like, dog. You can't have if like, and I feel bad, but like I know me, and I'd be like, and I'm usually very good about standing up for principles, but then part of me would be like, listen, man, the Bears in the Super Bowl, it only comes around once a year. Like part of me is to be like, let me check this out, you know. Now there are some people though, like I have had to cancel. That I'm just like, I can't rock with this.
Understandable.
Like violence towards women, I'm like, are you serious?
Oh no, definitely not. That's a slap to the face for sure.
Which is hilarious because at the same violence towards women is not hilarious, but it's just like, how many rappers have we been completely okay with like talking about like, yo, I sold crack in the hood for 20 years and I shot anybody who came by. And you're like, word. And then like, yo, slap a bitch. And you're like, yo, hold on. Yo,
hold up,
hey.
chill. Don't be saying shit like that.
Yo, go back to shooting people in the head for over cocaine, man. What are you
doing?
doing?
Exactly.
Like, I'm sure there's other shit to say. Oh, I was listening to, I tried listening to country the other day. Really did.
Still can't do it, man.
Still can't do it.
I can't do it.
Can't do it.
It's not.
No.
Not my cup of tea.
No. For y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all like country? Yo, hey. Country it up, man.
That's your thing, but not me.
I got a friend of mine who, she keeps going to a country music bar. And like twice she's asked me, hey, do you want to go? You're wearing cowboy boots. And like, all I have in my house is sneakers.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna look rolling up, like, hey, howdy, partner.
Howdy.
And my Space Jam 11s.
Yeah, exactly.
And an Adidas jacket with a bandana.
I regret selling mine.
So I'm not sure if you know this. Buy the Space Jam jersey and the matching socks. Space Jam's my favorite fucking movie of all time.
Why didn't you wear the Space Jams today?
Because they're white. Because they're black.
So what?
I had the white going today. I had the all white.
Who cares?
I'm in my house, so no one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no one.
Facts.
But I want the Space Jam 9s.
Those ones are nice.
Yeah, like low key. Like I was looking, I'm like, oh shit, those are actually kind of fire.
They're dope. They're really low. They're like a really underrated shoe.
Yeah. It's weird though, because I ride my longboard all over the place. White shoes are my favorite. Oh, that's another topic. What's your favorite color of shoe?
That's hard.
Really?
Yeah. Can't really think. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess most of my shoes are all white. Or like white dominant.
Yeah, because I got a lot of white shoes.
Well, I have a lot. Dude, they're mixed. All my shoes are mixed. Like, I have all black shoes. I have all white shoes. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking.
But I would go with white just because it looks cleaner.
Yeah.
You know?
I've seen you with a lot of red, too.
Yeah, red. Like,
I've seen you with a lot of red.
because I got Matt Jordans.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of red on them.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, if you wear black Air Forces, you're labeled as a fucking criminal, so. Apparently, that's what it is on Twitter.
That's kind of what it is in real life.
Yeah. But shout out to everybody who wears black Air Forces. I'm not your enemy.
Yo, I was fucking what you did with that, in that, not a photo shoot, but you posted something on Instagram for Reminiscent. And you did the one red shoe, the one black shoe. That shit's fire.
Oh, yeah, the Vans.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yep. Yeah, Ray Polanco actually made those. With, he's like a promoter, I don't know how to explain it. He's just really, he's like a journalist, basically,
okay, cool.
for sneakers. The fucking promoter. What the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, he's he just does stuff for like Adidas, Nike, Foot Locker, Foot Action, like all these things. And he designed them, and I met him at that sneaker school I went to in 2018.
Oh, word, okay.
Yeah, and like I saw his shoes, I'm like, bro, those are hard. He's like, yeah, they're gonna be coming out in a few months, and I bought both pairs. Yeah, it was.
Are those all overprint off the walls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are hot. I like those. I like those a lot.
Yeah, he designed those.
Hey, Adidas. All right, listen, Adidas. If you're listening, Adidas, your clothes are or your shoes are Your clothes, holy shit, man.
Yeah, they make some fire.
Keep those coming. God damn.
No, I like their shoes, bro. They make some fire ass shoes.
I've never been an Adidas guy. I've
like
never been a
Adidas.
Three Stripes guy. Just never. And I mean.
Well, you should try it out, man.
I mean, they're not cocaine. Yo.
I'm not telling you to do the cocaine. I'm telling you to try out the shoes.
No, I'm not thinking about cocaine. I was just thinking like, oh no, shit. Somebody already did flip that 3 lines like Adidas bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Mac.
Travis Scott too.
Oh yeah, it was Travis. My bad. I thought it was Mac for a second.
Probably him too.
Well, no, Mac said something about lines, but he was always doing cocaine. So.
I listened to a little bit of Circles today. It was good.
Yeah. It's good. It's just my thing is if he was still here, I don't think he would have came out with most of those songs.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second because my brother was I was trying to explain to my brother about production. And he was like, oh, you mean like making beats? I'm like, no, like actual production. So I was telling him that there's a lot of my favorite rappers have mediocre production values. And he didn't really get it. And his favorite rapper is Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, here's the difference of like how it sounds, because some people they purposely do the production a little bit sloppy, and some people have mastered it to where their grimy production sounds polished and you can still hear what you need to hear.
Yeah.
Future's great at that.
Uh-huh.
Like Future would sound like Future has like, you know what Future's production is like? You know those guys that spend like hours on making their hair look like they just rolled out of bed?
Yes.
That's what Future's production reminds me of.
Okay, that makes
like
sense.
You can tell it's like meticulously done to sound
like that,
slurred and choppy, like.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yo, if you really want to hear how like a production value goes, compare two rappers from the same city, and I want to see if this is accurate to you. Compare two rappers from the same city, and depending on the quality, not of their music per se, but like the quality of how it sounds, that's how you know who has a better production value.
Uh-huh.
Because in theory, if you're in the same city and you're a rapper, you probably know the same people.
Uh-huh.
But that's, I think, what makes a producer like there's gaps between everyone else and like no ID.
Uh-huh.
So I was telling him like, I was like, yo, listen, I'm like, compare Childish Gambino, who's a rapper who's from Atlanta and lives in Los Angeles, compare him to Future and Kendrick Lamar. You tell me who has a better production value.
That's hard.
Because in theory, you should be around the same people or similar people.
Yeah.
Like, I love Lupe Fiasco. Soundtrack's a hell of a producer. He's actually fighting Corona right now.
Is he really?
Soundtrack's a hell of a producer, but imagine him with Kanye production.
Okay.
And how strong,
Yeah.
like from acid rap to coloring book.
Yeah.
Like that shit jumped.
Yeah.
It sounded way, not even like, and well, of course it sounded different. There's two different albums. No, that shit, like Joe Budden cracks on himself all the time about it. Mm-hmm. How like you can't hear shit from his first like 4 albums.
You can't, dude.
You can't.
It's crazy.
I kind of wondered too, like, because he was really what we were talking about was the podcast, this one right now, and he was like, "Yeah, man, like I think your production value is fine." I'm like, "No, like in like 2 years we'll have good producers."
Yeah. Right now it's just us and GarageBand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just hit me the other day that we should probably have headphones.
Yeah, right. And two mics. You know? But we're going to get to that level at some point.
Yeah, I mean, this is where it all starts, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just funny to me because, like, I was...
And then one day we're going to be in a studio doing it.
Yeah.
You know? Can
you imagine having to make time to, like... Because now it's like, yo, man, you off work? Yeah. You're... Come through.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine, like, now I'm recording from 2 to 3 or 2 to 4 or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, at a studio, like, hey, man, I'll meet you down in whatever. Mm-hmm. Yo, that's the goal, though. Like, hey, man, I'll meet you at the Starving Artist Studios, too. So
yeah, exactly. You got the printing press there and everything, making shirts and shit. Yo, did I tell you I found shirts at freaking Walmart for, like, $250?
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Blank white tees for $250.
How much? Like, how many shirts, I mean?
There's a lot. It was in the arts and crafts section. Like, they want you to, like, tie-dye the shirts and shit, but, bro, they're gilding. They're all right.
So, I realize what the issue all the streetwear guys have with Gildan is. If you're an up-and-coming streetwear brand, yeah, print your shit on Gildan. But when you're like, who got in trouble for printing their shit on Gildan? I think it was ASAP Bari.
You can't get in trouble for it.
Not in trouble, but
you're
like,
allowed to do it.
Right, not in trouble, but like somebody was pissed off because they got like, I think it was like a V-Lone shirt and it was like a Gildan.
Bro, fucking Kanye was printing his Pablo shit on Hanes. I think it was Hanes. Either Hanes or Gildan.
That's crazy.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Streetwear guys. That's who.
Dude, these trolls are annoying. The streetwear trolls are fucking annoying. Like, what do you want us to do? Like, slave away and make our own shirts and stuff?
As cool as it would be to make your own shirt.
Yeah, cut and sew. I would love to get into it, but that takes time. Mm-hmm. You know?
I was in Sweden and there's a super cool shop that printed 1 shirt per day out of a printing press in their basement that you could sell. So they had like a whole store that had like all their...
One shirt per day?
Yeah, it was like... So their whole store was mass produced.
Okay.
And we went down to the basement. They had a printing press that had 1 shirt that they printed that day and you could only get it that day.
Okay.
That's fire.
That's dope.
That's a super cool idea.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. You look a little tired.
Yeah, I don't know. Today's just been weird.
Good weird or like just like the fuck going on weird?
Good weird. It's just been.
Hell yeah.
I've been tired all day for some reason.
That's how it was the other day. I went to sleep at 10:30. Nice and early.
Yeah. Nice and early.
And then the next day I went to sleep at 2 a.m. and just was like, fuck it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It evens out to midnight. That's usually when I go to sleep.
Yep. Well, no, I don't know. I think I just didn't get enough sleep last night or whatever. Sometimes I just keep waking up and shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Get a humidifier, bro.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Get a humidifier. Get some moisture in the air.
Moisture.
My brother used to get really, really bad nosebleeds, and then we got a humidifier.
Oh yeah, that helps. That definitely helps because it's such a dry state. Yeah. But right now, my allergies are fucking kicking my ass, bro.
My brother's getting his ass beat by those allergies.
Yeah, bro. Oh god.
My brother's down. My brother's lost 10-9 every round so far, and we're just now getting to the sixth.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, whew. I heard him the other day. I heard one. All right, cool. I was like, oh shit. It's I was like, oh.
There's more. He's got the Roni.
Those allergies pepper you with jazz, fam.
Yeah, bro. That pollen in the air is a bitch.
And we got 2 dogs.
Yeah, it's true.
Which, like, the thing is, as clean as you think your house is, you have 2 dogs.
Yep.
And one of them, all his fur. Here's the thing that sucks about Gamba. His fur, when it gets too long, he sheds, but it just sits on top of the rest of his fur because it's so short.
Yep.
So, like, when you brush him, you have to brush him, and then you got to wash him, then you got to brush him again, and then you got to rinse it off, then you got to brush him again. And then that's, like, we have to get him groomed every now and then just to do that.
Yeah.
And then Lucy, she's hypoallergenic, but her fur is so fine and so thin that you know that she's got shit in her fur. So I have to bathe her, like, every week, every other week.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, damn, this is, like, y'all making me work at this shit. God damn.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about getting another dog.
Nice.
Getting a puppy for Gamba.
Good shit.
Getting a dog is hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, but no, we're leaning towards it, especially my mom's like, everybody's home right now. We should do it now. I was like,
I guess.
she's right, but like, we probably should have done like 6 weeks ago now. Not now. Like when this whole thing started.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What was the other thing I want to talk to you about? It was, no, but this beach rap thing, because that's one thing I'm like really, really leaning towards. Just like kind of like that lo-fi sound that you hear like a lot of Asian rappers and old school rappers use, but mixed with that kind of like really airy kind of like summertime sound. But like I still want to say real shit. Because here's what I noticed, man. When I write music, I'm either talking about every girl that's broken my heart in my life, Pisces gang, or I'm talking about some political shit.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, you know what? Heartbreak would sound great with some waves in the background.
That's so true. Yeah, I agree.
And so I was thinking like, and plus every now and then like something will just pop in my head. And so like one of my favorite album titles is by Goldlink, and it's called After That We Didn't Talk.
Goldlink.
Yeah, I fuck with Goldlink.
Isn't Goldlink the one that said that shit about Mac?
He did. So
fuck Goldlink.
So let's talk about that. Because I got into Goldlink because I was on the East, I was near DC when he started popping off.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Fuck Goldlink.
But I kind of wonder if Goldlink was grieving in public. That's why I didn't pass any judgment.
I just don't think he should have dropped it on
neither.
Social media. That's the only thing.
Me neither. And that's why I wonder. I'm like,
that's a conversation you have with the homies and shit.
Did he have any brothers or sisters or anything like that?
Who, Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a brother,
He has a brother? Because, I mean, I don't know, but I think that's like the crazy thing. Like, who do you talk to in that situation? Because Mac didn't have a crew the same way that, like, Kendrick Lamar has a crew or, like,
Are you serious?
Like, he doesn't have a black hippie. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he doesn't have, like, a rapper crew, but
that's
he has
what
his
I'm saying.
homies.
Right,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, who do you talk to in that situation? Because, like, if I'm Goldlink and I know of you, or maybe I met you once or twice at an award show, that's very different than, like, hey, I got beef with Kendrick Lamar, but let me go through Absol or Schoolboy or J-Rock or Top to go handle this.
Uh-huh.
Mac didn't really have anybody quite at that same level. Like, he was cool with everybody in Black Hippie, but I just kind of wonder, like, you don't... Like, same with ASAP Mob. Like, if you had a beef with Rocky, you could probably talk to Ferg or 12E or Nast about it. And then, like, with Young Money, like, everybody kind of had a click. And then there's Mac was kind of in between with everybody. Because he was tight with the cool kids, and then he was also tight with fucking Black Hippie. And so I wonder if that was Goldlink just getting his shit out for the last time, because who do you go to in that situation?
I guess, yeah, I understand.
That's why I didn't really pass judgment, because I was like, there's more shit here than what we're seeing.
Yeah.
1,000,000,000%. There's more shit here than what we're seeing. And I just didn't know what it could have been. But, like, I fuck with his music, and rereading it, like, when I first heard about it, I was like, yo, that's foul. But rereading it, it was like, did you actually read the post?
Yeah, of course.
It was super ranty.
Yeah.
It didn't follow any sort of anything. That's why I think he was just getting his shit out, because, like, if he was going to come at Mac, especially when you're a rapper, you know how to directly go at somebody if you're a rapper.
Yeah.
You know how to do that, because your job is to write words.
I guess the only argument I have towards that is you can't argue with the guy who's gone.
That was my biggest thing. Either hold it in because you can't anymore. Mm-hmm. Talk to somebody about it. And this is going to sound crazy, but I think it works. I think if you put how you feel on wax, people don't judge it as harshly.
Yeah. I guess.
Like, if you put, like if I came out and I just wrote about all the beefs I have with people and just got it out and never talked about it again, and be like, yo, what the fuck was that about? Listen, man, I got stressed out and I wrote. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's over at that point, you know what I mean? And so I think that's kind of, and so I just want to know, well, I mean, at the same time, I want to give him his privacy, because I really don't want to know that bad. But, like, I'm just wondering, like, why he did that. Because it was like 2 or 3 weeks later. It wasn't even like the day after.
What are you talking about?
When Goldlink said that about Mac.
2 weeks later from what?
After Mac died.
No, that shit was like a year after he died.
Where the fuck have I been?
Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? That was like a few months ago when he said that.
Was it?
Man, Mac died
Holy
in
shit,
2018,
yeah, because
bro.
Did he?
Yeah.
2018?
2018. September 28th. I think it was September,
When did Swimming come out? I thought Swimming came out in 2019.
No, Swimming came out 2018, a month before he died.
Fuck, we are getting older.
Yeah, dude, that shit went by quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Goldlink shit happened a few months ago.
I didn't know that happened that recent. I was also bumping this album heavy as fuck when I was like...
Who, Goldlink?
Yeah, it's fire.
I'm good.
It's fire.
I have my reasons why I don't fuck with that guy.
Yeah, it's just weird because I heard about, like... My perspective was like... Because everything I've heard about Goldlink is that he's really not that type of person. Because like I said, I was in the area that he was in.
Yeah.
I was in Virginia, and so he would come, he would come down every now and then, and my buddy was, like, a huge fan of Goldlink because he had met him.
Yeah.
Like, going up to D.C. And so I was under the impression, like, yo, he's not that kind of dude. And then when this whole thing happened, especially because I got, like, really, like, into, like, consciousness and mindfulness, I was like, the way I read it was like, there's something else here.
Yeah.
Like, there's something else going on that's not, especially since it was so much later. Because my whole point was like, it wasn't like immediately after. Like, if it was like a day later, I'd be like, oh, he's just getting his shit out. But it was like a while. I didn't realize it was a whole year. I thought it was maybe a couple weeks or a couple months. I didn't realize it was a whole year, which again tells me this is something I've been trying to get off my chest and I don't know how. And so I'm just gonna rant it out there, because like it feels good to write and it feels good to type. And I don't, so that was probably what it was just, let me just get this shit out, and we'll see.
Wasn't a good way to get it out.
No, I agree. I agree with you.
But that's just me.
Anderson .Paak coming that hard for Mac Miller was crazy to me, because I was like, really? Anderson .Paak knew Mac? But, like, Mac Miller constantly surprises me like with, he just constantly surprised me with, like, people he knew. Like,
yeah.
Just because every, like, 2 or 3 months there'll be a video of Mac just hanging out with somebody. I'm like, really? You knew? Okay, cool. It's like, yeah, here Mac Miller and Pusha T hanging out and working out in the hotel lobby, in the hotel gym. I'm like, Push?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I mean, shit, whatever.
Shit's wild, man.
Push making that song with Tyler, the Creator, is like,
yeah,
that's when I was like, oh no, this dude's like, okay,
Yep.
this dude's really been hanging out for real.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I felt about that. But no, it's crazy. But like, no, just getting back to the whole thing, like getting to like, because there's actually some fire shit by Golden Lake. That's kind of like what I want to do. But I feel like having that beach rap kind of sound, where it's just like I talk about just like maybe sometimes it's nerdy shit, maybe sometimes it's love, maybe sometimes. Oh, that's what I was saying. But like the album that, so he made an album called After That We Didn't Talk, which is fucking great. And it just hit me today because like two of the girls that I was kind of talking to, not at the same time, kind of at the same time. But one girl I was like being flirty with, and another girl like I had like a thing with. Neither of them talked to me anymore. And it hit me today. I was like, damn, it was fun while it lasted. And I was like, holy shit, that's a hell of an album title.
That's a good thing to put on a shirt too.
It's a really good thing to put on a shirt.
Fuck.
We're out here just being creative as fuck.
Creative juices are flowing now, buddy.
Yo, the broken heart on the front and then having it was fun while it lasted on the back is crazy.
With like a whole
postcard.
comic book strip.
That's fire.
Woo! Or just put Dante's Inferno on the fucking back, bro. Let me show you, man.
You've really, really been working today, huh?
Yeah, like look at this shit. This is the type of shit I really want on a shirt.
Oh shit!
Like that'd be hard as fuck on the back of a shirt. Dante's Inferno and shit. I don't even know what Dante's Inferno is about.
Dog, it's about a guy. This is your bag. The Divine Comedy is your bag, and you don't even know it. The Divine Comedy, that's what it's called Dante's Inferno because he goes into Inferno, but it's called the Divine Comedy, which that's a firebrand name.
Yeah.
The Divine Comedy by Reminiscent. Higher.
That'd be dope.
But it's about a guy who, in order to go pursue his lost love, travels into the 7 circles of hell to get her and bring her back.
Huh.
That's your whole shit.
That's basically Reminiscent. It's all about broken hearts and shit.
Yeah, I can definitely see you just went with Divine Comedy.
Yeah.
Just reading through it though is crazy though because there's like so many like little things that like.
Can I get it at Barnes and Noble or something?
Hell yeah.
Okay, good. I might have to read it.
Hell yeah. It's kind of a hard read. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it?
It's kind of a hard read because it's like all classical literature. So it's like old like and the dude's from I think Italy.
Okay.
So it is a little bit tough of a read, but it's not like we're fucking doing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not like we're doing anything. So just.
But yeah, just like I was inspired by it because I saw somebody post it and I was like, oh shit, it's kind of dope. I would fuck with that. Put that on a shirt.
Yeah. Like an all over print would be hard too.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was fun while it lasted. Would actually be ill as shit on like if you made it like a vacation shirt. If you put that on a postcard.
Yeah.
So it was fun while it lasted. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
Facts.
That'd be super dope. But no, I was just thinking because like after that we didn't talk. It was fun while it lasted.
After that we didn't talk. Oh my god, that would be crazy too.
What else would you do? I'm trying to think of every way that I've gone through a breakup and like the last things I've been said or that I've either said or somebody's been like said to me because they're all fire things to put on a shirt.
Yep. What's this one quote I came up with when I was on acid?
Hell yeah. That's a hell of a way to start a sentence.
Yeah. Fuck, what was the quote, man? I gotta look it up. Hold up. I have it. Nope, not that.
I bet your notes app looks crazy.
I completely understand it. It makes no sense.
I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, my notes are crazy. I have how much does it say? 362.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all like rhymes and random shit.
I've been low key posting my shit to Tumblr for like a year.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to do that too.
Because like somebody's gonna find it one day the same way that they find Frank Ocean's like million. If it wasn't for Frank Ocean, Tumblr would be dead. But
true.
Like the same way that they find like Frank Ocean shit every now and then, they find like I can imagine somebody one day just being like, "Holy shit! Can you believe that Braven wrote all this shit?"
Yeah, dude.
Like, yeah, man, it's the internet.
Exactly.
That's one of my favorite album titles too. One of my favorite albums because of the internet. Because like, what's the question? No matter what the question is, the answer is because of the internet. I have this one song title that I have stuck in my head that I haven't been able to figure out how I want to write it. It's called Pornhub: A Love Story.
Pornhub the love story?
Yeah.
That's hard.
I have no idea I have no idea how to start it. I have no idea how
Bro,
to
you gotta
theme
stop.
it.
You gotta stop throwing all these ideas out. People are gonna be stealing them shits like that.
By the time we get enough listeners stealing shit, I hope to already have the shit out.
Facts. That's true.
I think I might get into more like writing, because I was doing a lot of, getting my logo was a stress thing, and like just working on a bunch of stuff was like, there's a lot of stuff that was stressing me out that I haven't been working on anymore. Mm-hmm. And so now I think I want to take some time and just write for a little bit.
Do it, man.
And maybe start recording here.
Just keep staying creative, bro.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey, so this is what I was thinking of. Starting in May, let's go 3 times a week.
3 times?
3 times, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, 3 times a week. Because every day I think we're pushing it. I wanted to saturate the shit out of it as long as we could.
Yeah, but we can't do that, dog.
But I think
I just have a feeling, just because what are we going to talk about for 5 days a week?
we've been killing it because because here's the thing, bro. Like at a certain point, it's just us having a conversation.
No, I know that. Yeah.
So like at a certain point, it's just us being cool and saying and like just talking about shit that we talk about.
Yeah.
But I think in May, and this is like, I was actually banking on like getting tired by May, because I was thinking, okay, by May, I think that's when things are gonna, for better or for worse, are gonna start going back to like, okay, we can have sports but with no fans.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was expecting was like by May, and apparently that's happening now.
Yeah, apparently, but who knows
so
how true it is.
Yeah, right, dude. So I was thinking by May, let's go 3 times a week, and then once this whole quarantine lifts, let's go weekly. Yeah. Maybe bi-weekly.
I'm down.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. Just like tapering back because now people have shit to listen to.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like, listen, this is episode I think 6.
Yeah, and it's only the second week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or yeah, it's not even a week and a half.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But we're already in episode 6, so I don't ever want to hear like, oh man, I would listen to. No, man, you got enough.
Yeah.
Like, you listen to this whole thing, pump up my Spotify numbers, please.
Facts.
Thank you.
Exactly.
And we got a new logo. Or a new cover.
It looks good.
Hey, yo, shout out to Made by Motel. Made by Motel kills it.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Motel, man. That dude did fucking great.
Facts.
And I really fuck with what he did because that top half, it's kind of funny. Where we were talking and he wasn't sure about like, he wanted to do a landscape because I was like, yo, let's do landscapes and let's do something that shows like, that shows off. And I was like, yo, my friend's from Albania. Can we work that in? He's like, I don't really know. I don't really know like about Albania. I don't really know how it looks. And I was like, I didn't really know either. So I just Googled a picture. I expected like a really mountainous kind of like pretty area like that. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
The picture that he found is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a beautiful mountain valley beach. I have no idea where the fuck that would be.
I don't even know where it is either, like where it would be in Albania, because I've never been to it, but I would love to go to it.
Like, he killed that shit. And, like, the Hawaii one, I expected him to go with, like, just the regular Hawaii one that everybody always goes with. Like, oh, okay. Like, the one that looks out at Waikiki and Diamond Head. That's the one that everybody goes with. Yeah. So that's what I expected. The thing he found instead, I think it might be Hanama Bay. Or either Hanama or Waimea. It's one of the two. It's definitely, I'm not sure which bay it is, but I know it's something like that.
Yeah.
He fucking killed it. That whole thing. And he's doing the one from the podcast that me and my brother are doing too.
Oh hell yeah, dude, that's dope.
He's fucking great. Shout out to Motel, man, because
killing the game.
Yeah, and he does a bunch of retro shit too for a bunch of artists. Like he does like mock-ups for like, yo, what if To Pimp a Butterfly came out in 1972?
Oh damn, that's dope.
And so he does these crazy covers. That's how I heard of him. That's why I like went straight to him when I was like, yo, I need a cover. Bang.
Yeah.
Like I'm going straight to him. But nah, he killed it, man. I was super, super happy with how that came out. So yeah, shout out to Motel. But let's see, it's the end of the week. What are your plans for the weekend? Anything crazy?
Just got a barbecue again, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta come through, man.
Through. For sure.
I'll see what we're doing on Saturday. I know that my mom's working, but
tomorrow, I got shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Come through a week after, maybe.
Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, man.
But let's see. Anything?
Me and Gob will get along.
He's getting better. Anything? Okay. Anything you want to go over? Because I'm not gonna see you until Monday.
Just get on Reminicent.com, buy the shit.
Fam, is that shop back up now?
Yeah, it's up. It's up now.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool.
Back up.
What sizes do you have?
From small all the way to XL, and I only have 2 hats left.
Oh, that's good.
Two different colored hats left is what I'm saying.
The black and the red?
No.
Ooh.
I have the pink and the ASU maroon one.
Ooh. Damn, you came out the ASU maroon one?
Yeah. You want to see it? I'll show you after.
Hey, low key, you might be able to come up with some fire shit if you just use the colors of the team in the valley.
Yeah.
A purple Reminiscent would be fire.
Exactly.
That thing would look super dope. Orange one too, actually.
Huh?
Orange one would look dope.
I had a what was it? I have a one on like 10 and it's an orange heart.
Hey, none of the. Here's the thing. Here's the problem being in the valley though. All the sports teams are red and black now.
Yeah.
So you gotta, fam, a teal fucking Reminiscent hat.
Old school one for the D-backs.
Oh.
Yeah. Facts.
Purple hat, teal heart.
Hard
That's
as
fire.
fuck.
That's fire.
That'd be crazy.
I just gave my brother has a do-rag that's like purple, green, and gold, so I just gave him my D-bag.
Of course he has one like that.
Yep, right. Yo, you know what makes me mad? So you know what the gold shop is, right? That's where I bought my chains from?
Yeah.
So, advertisement. So they just said like, yo, somebody's going to win $4,200 because we're giving away $420,000 worth of prizes over the next couple days. Just all you got to do is log on to the gold shop. So I'm excited because I actually just got like a $50 gift card and they're giving out all these like they have like a percentage sale. So I'm about to get these 2 kind of dope chains for like $50. My brother fucking won a tennis chain. Do you know what a tennis bracelet is?
No.
So you know those bracelets that are like studded, like they're all diamond?
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he got that as a chain.
Hell yeah.
Of course that's what he won.
I want one of those too.
Of course that's what he won.
Yeah.
Like, him.
Yeah.
The dude who shows off his abs at every opportunity.
Is it a choker?
No, it's 20 inches or 22 inches.
Ew, what the fuck? That's big as shit, dude.
My shit's 22 inches.
Oh, okay. That's good. Haha, pause.
Dumb shit.
Yeah.
No, this is like 22 inches. Because 22 inches around. Yo, if it was 22 inches deep, pause again.
Pause.
Can you imagine a chain that's 22 inches long after you put it on your neck?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. That'd be whack as fuck. Bring back jibs.
I was just about to say, bring back jibs. Hey, shout out to Lil Wayne, not Lil Wayne. Shout out to Lil Jon, Usher, and Ludacris coming out with another song like it's 2003 again, man. I support.
That shit's wild.
Yo, Ludacris definitely was like, hey man, Fast and Furious isn't coming out this year. Let me go make this song with Usher and get some money.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Ludacris. Yo, I fuck with Ludacris though.
Me too.
He's super underrated.
Ludacris is one of those guys where if you told me he's in your top 10 greatest of all time, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I can't argue.
No.
Do you have anything else to talk about?
No, I think that's the wrap up. This will go up probably tomorrow.
Word.
Actually, no, I'll probably put this up today. That way, my brother can have.
It's only like what 6:45 now.
Something like that.
Yeah, 6:43.
Yeah, when we start, we're probably close to an hour. Did we hit our hour quota? I say quota like we're actually like doing it.
Quota.
I'm tired today too, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
All right, let's see where we're at. Hour 8.
Hour 8. Mm-hmm. All right, we did it. At least we hit a fucking hour.
Yeah, we hit a fucking hour. Hey man, if we go for 45 more seconds, we can get 69.
All right, let's go.
Hell yeah. That's what I support.
Here.
That's the kind of dumb shit that
Yo, get on Reminiscent.com, please. Get some shit. I lowered the prices, sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, did you?
Yeah, prices are lowered, bro. $15 a shirt, $15 a hat.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
StarvingArtists.com. We got some articles that are coming out hopefully this week.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yo. Let us know if you want to. Hey, when we go next week, or in May, when we go 3 times a week, let's film it. Put it on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. I agree.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sounds good. All right, we got 14 more seconds left.
All right.
You remember?
I don't know, man.
This is like when Kid Cudi waited
the
entire song.
And 420. That's what I'm gonna do. Just tell me when. Count down with your hands.
No, here we are, and that's 69.
And 69.
Nailed it. We out.
Peace.